Okay, bunnies. Today's video, cheating 101. How to not get caught cheating, how to know if you're being cheated on, and how to not catch feelings if you're the one helping somebody cheat, if you're the other person in their relationship, right? Okay. Now, the 3 sides to cheating, which I just pretty much said: giving, receiving, and abetting. Now, we're going to start with giving. I do not condone cheating, but, hey, if you're going to do it right. But don't do it. Okay. Okay. Giving. How to not get caught cheating. That's why I can't talk today. Okay. First things first, never take them home. If you have a significant other, the last thing you want to do is take them home. Okay? Even if you live separately, you do not know if that person is going to be like, oh, honey, surprise, show up at your house unexpected. You do not want to do that. It's best to meet up in a neutral location or at their, you know what, not even at their house, because you don't know who's watching. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. Okay? So neutral location always. Use all the condoms and don't take the wrappers home. Throw them in a bin, not at your house, not at their house. Throw them in a bin outside, like on the sidewalk, something like that. Never text or call the other person while your spouse is around. First of all, it's disrespectful. It's bad enough that you're cheating, but then you're going to be like, oh, whatever, I don't care. No. Okay? That's pretty much it. That's it. Don't text or call while your spouse is around. Just don't do it. It's very disrespectful, very rude. Even if you're not cheating and you're still texting other people while your spouse is around, it's rude. Rude. Especially after hours. Next point. Delete all text messages and clear your call log. Because people, they do search phones. Okay? And it might seem childish, but phones are searched on the regular. I'm guilty of phone searching. I admit. Done it twice in my life. Clear your text messages, clear your call log. That's all I'm going to say on that. Okay. Next point and the last point. If you see each other in public, is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. If you see each other in public, you either completely ignore each other, like you don't, like stranger, just walk past, don't say a thing, don't look twice, nothing. Or you act really cool, really calm, really nonchalant. Be like, oh, hey, what's up? It's been a while. You shake hands, you hug, whatever. Make sure if you're with your spouse, introduce them to your spouse. That's very important, because if you guys walk off, they're going to, especially if it's a female or male, they're going to be like, so what happened? I wasn't there. Like, you couldn't. They're going to get suspicious. They're going to start thinking, the wheels in their head are going to start turning. You don't want that. Also, if you're going to, acknowledge the person, no lingering hugs at all. No sneakish smiles, no little smirks or grins, no inside jokes, nothing. Keep it really cool, really simple. Hey, what's up? How you doing? This is so and so, blah, blah, blah. Move on. Okay? Okay. Next part of cheating. How to know if you're being cheated on. If they are texting more than usual, you're probably being cheated on. When you guys know, they don't have that many friends. And if they do have, certain friends, it's like a couple texts here and there, and that's it. But if they're like all day long texting, all night long texting, you're probably being cheated on. More than likely, you're being cheated. And I would search that phone. That's, you didn't hear it from me, but That's all I'm saying. If they work late and they're always broke, you're probably being cheated on. Honey, I'm working late is the number one excuse for cheaters. Baby, I'm working late. Yeah. Especially if you don't see it in their pocket. Like, you don't see that extra money. You know, that extra bill isn't being cleared off. You're probably being cheated on. That's all I'm gonna say. Goes out, doesn't invite you. You're probably being cheated on. Here's a scenario. Boom, babe, I'm going out. See you later. Where are you going? Why can't I come? What's happening? You know, unless it's a situation where he said it to you earlier or she said it to you earlier. Hey, babe, me and whoever, we're going to hook up. We're going to do this, blah, 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 blah. You know who whoever is. You know where the place is. All that good stuff. Then that's cool. Even if it's a last minute thing, he or she says to you, hey, so-and-so wants me to come over, blah, blah, blah. You want to come with? Or we're going to do a guy's night thing, a girl's night thing with this person, that person, that person. That's different. But if it's, hey, babe, I'm going out, bye. You're probably being cheated. Especially if this is like out of the blue for no reason at all. Everything's cool and then boom, all of a sudden, I'm going out. You're probably being cheated on. That's all I'm going to say on that. The most obvious, condom wrappers. Given that you do use protection, if you find condom wrappers like in his pocket, in his drawer, a brand that you don't normally use, you haven't had sex in a while and you find condom wrappers all over, you're obviously being cheated on. Stop it. Okay. Last one. If they're smiling like crazy and you know you didn't put that smile there, you're being cheated on. Trust me. Yeah. Okay. Last part. How to not catch feelings if you're abetting a cheater. If you're the other woman or the other man in their relationship, how to not catch feelings with that person. First tip, keep another person around. Because if another person around, you'll be like, oh, okay, you can't make it, I have this person here. Okay, always have a backup. Because if you don't, then you're going to be dependent on that person. You're going to be like, why can't you be with me? Why always with them? Blah, blah, blah. That's not good for anybody. So keep another person around. You're young, you're single, you're dating, whatever. Okay. Keep in the back of your mind always that it's never going to work. And even if you do get together, it's never going to last. Because if they cheat with you, they will cheat on you. And that's a fact. Like, don't try to twist it. Don't try to put it in any other way in your head. It's not going to last. Okay? Once I cheat, I'm not going to say once I cheat. I'm not going to say that at all. Because I have cheated before and I'm not cheating. No. I'm a good girl. But if they cheated with you, they're going to cheat on you. Okay? If they left their girl to be with you, they left their guy to be with you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to leave you for somebody else, or they're going to start cheating with somebody else. That's just how it is. Okay? Next, delete all text messages from your phone. Whatever both of you send to each other, delete everything. Because you don't want to be, because I know I'm guilty of that. Sitting down, nothing to do, going through your cell phone, reading old text messages, thinking about this, thinking about that, reminiscing on things that, you know, you two did. And you get all caught up in the fantasy and all that stuff. You don't want that. That's not good at all. Delete all the text messages that you send to each other. Which also links back to the first one, how to not get caught cheating. If you have a second person around, right? And it just so happened like, hey babe, text me, or you know, get my phone from me, blah blah blah. They decided to search your phone. What do you say then? You know? Yeah. Okay. Last point and most important, do not make them your number one priority. You do have a life. You had a life before them. You are going to have a life after them. Do not make them your main priority. Okay? If they text you at XYZ time and say, hey, you want to do this, if you had plans prior to that, don't cancel those plans for them. Okay? Because they're not going to cancel their plans for you, especially if they have somebody else at home. If you have to work at 12 o'clock and they're like, hey, can you meet up at 11:30? Don't do it. Get ready for work. Go to work. They can meet you after work. Okay? And don't hook up before work. Unless like hours and hours before. Yeah. And that's about it. But do remember that last one. Do not make that person your main priority. Okay? And that's about it. And like I said, subscribe, whichever side it's on. Subscribe. Comment. I respond to all comments because I'm awesome like that. It might take a couple months, but I respond to all comments. Message me if you have any questions. If you have any requests for anything you want me to talk about, I'm open to suggestions. And don't message me about, can you drink a bottle of water and swallow it like it's my... You know who you are. Nasty. Okay, bunnies. Bye.